guys, so it's been a while. So finally, we're having a Bakugou X villain listener. Now, I do have to say this story is heavily inspired by the YouTuber Suitor LP, who made this I think around 3 years ago, and I wish I could continue it in my own words, so because it kind of just stopped one day, so I kind of want to finish it, kind of want to make some more lore into it. If he does tell me to take this down, I will certainly take it down. I still don't know if I have permission, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. A little girl with her stuffed animal stood in front of a door, waiting for two people in particular, her father and uncle. It was her birthday. It was her 6th birthday, in fact. And she was so excited to see her father and uncle. But they were always busy fighting bad guys, so could never hurt her. She giggled as she saw the black portal come into her view. The portal vanished and 3 tall figures could be seen, her face turning into confusion from the third one. You saw the doorknob move before in walked your father, uncle, and something. Its body looked to be sewn together. It looked like it wasn't supposed to be together. Its body seemed to move oh so slightly. Its white teeth looked like they could tear you apart. You looked at your father. He looked at you with pure joy. Who is he? You asked. Your little body shook at how scared you were. This is Nomu. He will be your companion when me and Kurigiri are gone, so you don't get lonely. Your father spoke, smiling. Sir, we should get going. Your uncle spoke. Your father looked at him. I only see my daughter twice a year. It would be good if I stayed for some time. Your father spoke, then looking back at you and the Nomu. He will make sure you don't get hurt. Your father smiled. You looked at Nomu, wondering what he could do. So you walked up to him nervously, holding your stuffed animal out to the giant. Will you play with me? You asked. The Nomu looked at your father, who nodded in agreement to play with you. The giant Nomu then looked at you once again, nodding. You smiled and grabbed the giant's hand, leading him to your living room. You had a fun time playing with your father, uncle, and the Nomu, but everything good must come to an end. Once Christmas hit and your father nor brother came, you were worried. Then, once it was your birthday, you asked Kurigiri where they were, but he never told you a thing. Once you hit your 14th birthday, you finally got the answer from him, with the help of your beloved Nomu, of course. You had taught Nomu many things. Of course, you had to take breaks so his head wouldn't explode, but you had got him to say simple sentences, do some chores, and even play chess with you. But you won all the time. Your uncle told you everything, that your father and what your father and brother was. You were ashamed, so you never asked where they were, but you started to ask one question in particular. When can I leave the house? After many times of asking, he told you, on your 16th birthday, you may leave, but only when asking me and going with Nomu. You were glad, he said, that you had to go with Nomu since, well, you didn't know what to expect from the world you only saw in movies and in books. But, Nomu, what do you think? The red or green? You asked, putting the dresses up against your body, showing him. Green, he spoke through gruffs. All right. You placed the red dress back into your closet and closed the door to it, changing in the process. Are you ready, my lady? Oh, are you ready, miss? Kirigiri spoke as you came out. Yes, I am. You smiled. Nomu will take you to where you need to go when you're done today. In your bag, there should be some money. Kirigiri spoke before vanishing in the thin air. You smiled as you saw the sun shining at you as you walked through the city, Nomu following behind. Nomu had been wearing something to hide what he truly looked like, since you were told many people would freak out. You and Nomu went from shop to shop looking at what they had. You had been worried that since this was your first time being around people, you would interact terribly with them. But thanks to Kirigiri, you were polite with them, everyone who interacted with you. I still can't believe today has been such a long, great day. You smiled, looking at the window below the food court you were eating at. That's when you heard footsteps coming and looked at who it was. He was a boy with spiky hair, baggy clothes, and red eyes. May I help you? You asked the boy. My friends dared me that I wouldn't be able to get your number. He spoke, putting his hands in his pockets of his school uniform. You looked behind him to see 4 others in the same uniform giggling. You looked at Nomu, staring the poor kid down. Ask me politely, you smiled. Huh? He asked. It looked like he didn't think you would actually get this far. Can I have your number, please? You can write it on the napkin. He spoke. You looked at Nomu. May I have your name? You asked, sorry. He looked confused before saying, Name's Bakugou Katsuki, and I'm going to be the #1 hero. You giggled. Well, my name is Yen. He spoke. Can you get me a pen, Nomu? You heard a noise come from the kid, but paid no attention to it. You wrote the manners number down on the napkin and handed it to Bakugou. Well, Bakugou, I wish you luck. You smiled. He grabbed it and did a little thank you before walking away. I don't like him, Nomu spoke. It's fine, Nomu. I just want people to talk to. You're not the problem, though. You spoke, smiling at him. Meanwhile, Bakugou walked back. Didn't get the number. Didn't get the number? A pink-haired girl giggled. Bakugou pulled the paper to look at it. No, I got it. He spoke in a worried tone. Then why are you all sulking? A black-haired boy spoke. That thing isn't our dad like we thought. It's Inomu. Bakugou looked back, and Kirishima grabbed them away and started to talk. Well, she can't be in the league. She didn't realize who we were. A black-haired boy giggled. Just go out with her, get information, and we'll be there if anything happens. The black-haired spoke. Thanks. I guess. Bakugou spoke. Hello guys, I hope you liked this. I have started to finally write again. I had such a long writer's block and artist block that holy moly, I finally got something out and I'm so proud of myself. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you all so much. Bye!